Hello, Stinkies, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, it's here. We're finally getting our official Shattered Space DLC trailer. You guys, I'm so excited. I apologize. I have already watched this, saying I watched the Xbox showcase, so this won't be a live reaction. But I do still want to watch this trailer with y'all, and then we're going to analyze some stuff, because there is a ton to talk about. Let's get into it. I'm sorry, did that subtitle just say Xbox sound? Okay, wait. For real this time.
We have received a distress call of unknown origin. There is no record of a star station in this orbit. Something is not right. This is the serpent's will.
Coming aboard was a mistake. We need to run.
Hold very still and choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live. You trespass in the home of House Maroon. Your fate will be decided by the Great Serpent.
Can you feel its embrace encircling your heart? Constricting until there is no more you. Only us.
I did not see that the first time I watched this. Huh.
I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you.
I wish you the best of luck.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay, so just getting into it. This has me so hyped, right? Like, this looks so good. I cannot wait. Like, House Varun, you guys know, you've seen plenty of content from me. House Varun has been the big mystery that has just consumed my soul. Who are these guys? So to actually get to go to House Varun and Varun Kai, I am really excited. So I want to go back. I'm turning my subtitles back on because I want to watch this one section again with the subtitles.
This is the serpent's will.
Coming aboard was a mistake. We need to run.
I'll never get back home. Trapped. This is probably in reference to Varun Kai. My guess is we are going to find somebody who's going to help us get there. I don't think Andreja is going to be the one to take us to Varun Kai. I think she already would have if she was going to. Does that make sense? Okay, so here we go. We get some important names here. Save Anasco. I really like this as well. This definitely has something to do with the Great Serpent, right? Restore the Citadel. I'm pretty sure this is in reference to something on Varun Kai. I apologize. It's been a little bit since I've played Starfield, so I don't remember everything. But I do intend to do another playthrough on stream before Shattered Space comes out. This is the Serpent's Will, right? Obviously in reference to the Great Serpent. Oh, wait. I want to go back, though. Just look at the... Okay, so clearly this, whatever this material is, this has to be what the Shattered Space is referencing. Something is coming through, and I'm assuming it's something that's coming through whatever the Great Serpent's dimension is. We still don't know for sure if the Great Serpent is, like, actually a deity in this universe or just something they've created. So it may not be, like, the Great Serpent's will, but it might be a realm, but it might be coming from what the Varun Kai think the Great Serpent's realm is, but in all actuality, it's something else. I hope that makes sense, what I'm trying to say here. I'm glad I paused here. This is the just typical Varun Kai armor right here, just in whatever the spectral form is. And this I'm really curious about. Dazra has fallen. I guarantee we've heard the name Dazra before. There, okay. That's what it is. Sorry, I just looked up. Dazra is... So Varun Kai is the planet. Dazra is their capital city. Oh, okay. So if their capital city has fallen, though, what does that mean? Why has it fallen? I just want to see if we've seen Anasco before. Okay, we have. Oh, save Anasco. Okay. All right. Anasco Varun is one of their leaders. I believe that is their current leader. I don't believe it's one of the original two. Ooh, boys, Bethesda is cooking, and I'm putting it together. It's all in here. Okay, so their capital city is fallen. Anasco is missing or captured or something. So the gears are turning, right? The city's fallen. We've got to go save the leader, help reestablish the Varun Kai people. House Varun. And I'm sorry, just while we're here. Okay, it looks like there's no mentions of the Citadel that I can find, at least.
This is the Serpent's will.
Dazzler has fallen, take me home. So maybe this isn't in the take me home may not be in reference to Dazra. Maybe she lives on another one of their planets? This here really gives me Elder Scrolls vibes. Again, I think this is what's shattering space. I feel like, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that's pretty obvious. Like, I don't think I'm some smart guy for putting two and two together. But, oh, look, right here. That's somebody's hand. And that looks more like a cable, but that could be part of someone's arm. I like these new aliens. I believe these are new. I have not run into anything like this in my playthrough or seen anything on these aliens. Doesn't mean they are new, but I'm pretty sure they are. Okay, so this is the same... I believe this is the same structure that we saw in the teaser trailer before. Or the, like, little quick image they gave us on their last update video. A couple things I want to point out. Here is a building of some kind. This probably is a temple. It looks like a temple to me. We also have what I would assume to be our character right here. And this is either a building or a platform. Maybe part of a ship.
Hold very still and choose your words carefully.
Okay, so I theorized in my last video that these were some sort of shield, and I think I might be right, but maybe protective bubble might be the better word here, though.
Carefully.
This could be Ansaka Potentially their new leader, but I believe this is probably Janan.
And how long you live.
Okay. I don't think these are ghosts. When I first watched the trailer, my initial thought was, maybe these are holograms of some kind. Think of like Star Wars holograms, you know, where you can see the person as you're talking to them. But I don't think that's the case. But I don't think they're ghosts either. I think this is a power specifically that the Varun have that let them turn into this form. Either maybe they become translucent, or maybe stuff can pass through them. Maybe they get extra health. Maybe this is their Super Saiyan. Who knows? But I don't think this is a ghost. It could be, but I don't think so. Also, we haven't seen anything. I mean, of course, there's the Starborn powers, but this feels different. So here we're getting a look at their structures. I really like this art piece here. The buildings, I don't really see anything special about them.
You trespass in the home.
Okay, so I'm glad that we went over and talked about Darza, because when I saw this wide shot, I was like, man, this doesn't really look like a capital city, right? Like New Atlantis and the Freestar Collective, Akina something city, I believe. Again, I'm so sorry. It's been a while since I played Starfield. Both their main cities were a pretty good size. Bigger than this, I guess would be a better way to phrase it. But based on what we've seen in the trailer earlier, I don't think this is Darza. But clearly, like, this kind of gives me market vibes. This is probably a temple, especially saying it's connecting over here to whatever this big structure is.
Of House Maroon.
We get some people praying to the Great Serpent. Another great shot of whatever this structure is. I want to listen to what she's saying.
They will determine how long you live. You trespass in the home of House Maroon.
Okay, they'll determine how long you live. You trespass in the home of House Varun. So this is definitely not Andrasia. I wasn't totally sure at first, but this is definitely someone else. Andrasia is the one talking at the start of the video. So my guess is, again, I don't think Andrasia is going to bring us here, but I think we're going to find somebody else who requests our help. And I think Andrasia is going to be like, hey, boss, I don't think they're going to like this, but I'll come regardless, you know? And then that's where we're getting this quote. Something I really like is this scarf here, the little, like, gold bits here. We're getting a little more of the Varun fashion. These might be maps, now that I think about it, but I can't tell for sure.
Your fate will be decided.
So when I first saw the trailer, I thought this was the Pain Blade, but I don't think this is anymore. This feels like something more to do with their actual religion.
Decided by the great.
We get a couple more symbols here. This right here is just the normal House Varun symbol. And then we get this structure here 3 times. Am I crazy, or does this... Oh, no, 4. Another right here. Does this kind of look like a snake's skull? Obviously not directly, but that's the vibe it's giving me. This structure, I don't think we've seen before. Those are probably snakes, I'm guessing. This definitely... I don't think it's like a main temple, but this definitely will be some sort of... This building will definitely have some sort of religious significance to the Varun.
Can you feel its embrace?
This could be another snake here. We get the House Varun symbol. And he says, can you feel its embrace? Let me turn these captions back on. Encircling your heart.
Encircling your heart?
Oh, wait, sorry. I just realized we get this same shot. This is the same location, just from a different direction. So I think these probably are... they could be branches, but they could be snakes as well. There's that little orb we saw when it says something about Darza falling. I literally just watched this like 10 minutes ago.
Your heart? Constricting until there is no more you.
Okay, so that guy right there, that seems very anti-Varun Kai. Till there's no more you. that could be, that voice there, the villain of the DLC. Somebody who's left House Varun. I think he's talking about how the snake consumes. I don't know, there's just a little bit of malice in his voice. Maybe a little excitement. So maybe he is talking about how much he loves being consumed by a snake. But that feels like somebody who left a religion would say. Potentially, this is the person that may or may not have destroyed or captured Darza, depending on what happens to their capital city. I really do like this shot, though. We get more of these, like, bubble shield things. This is definitely the big one. We're just down on the ground. From there, I think that's that same temple we were talking about earlier.
Only us.
We get more of Vasco's model. I don't remember the model name off the top of my head. 1, 2, 3. These could either be there to protect the Varun Kai. They could be there to attack them. We'll just have to see. Another wide shot of their city. But it does look like there's an outpost over here. This could be a player outpost. Like, maybe they built an outpost on the city. This could be an in-game, like a pre-made structure. I'm not sure. Ooh, but there was something moving down there. I caught that just at the very end. I do really like the other creatures that we see. So we see this ram-looking creature here. I believe we're going to talk about the gun here in a second. I believe this is probably part of it. And I think this is as well. I believe what we're about to see, this is all one device. Again, I could be wrong, but that's just my prediction. We do get another shot of the... Or we got our first shot of the birds. There's an outpost out there. I like these things. Very interesting design. Something else we haven't talked about is there's been a lot of lightning strikes throughout the trailer. So I'm considering now that maybe whatever's going on could be a natural disaster. We'll just have to see. And actually, House Varun is a pretty small faction. I mean, in comparison to the Freestar Collective, maybe that is Darza. Maybe it's a natural disaster, and we've come to help them with that. This reminds me a lot of the temples where you get your powers in the base game, but obviously this is going to be something different. This could potentially be where we get our quote-unquote Varun Kai powers. Maybe? Yeah, we've seen this gun before. We see Keep Out. There's some dead scientists. These are definitely not House Varun scientists. Potentially, though, these could be people that crash-landed on Varun Kai. Maybe they tried to make an outpost there and got killed. Who knows? We'll find out. Maybe this is a completely different planet, and whatever this shattered space is, it's affecting other planets. I am, however, inclined to believe this is the same planet, just based on what we're seeing outside the window. That also is a Nintendo Switch. You can't tell me it's not. Okay, it's not, but you know what you know where I'm coming from. Okay, so these ghosts, whatever they are, we are gonna have to fight. Something really interesting, though, is look at the eyes. I don't think... My initial thought was, okay, they've got 2 eyes on this side, which means they've got 2 eyes on the other. I think this is a little bit transparent, so we're just seeing both eyes from this perspective, but there's no, like, skull or nose blocking it, so you can see both glowing. But the trail of light they leave behind is really interesting. We get another look at a new creature. I definitely have never seen anything like this. I feel pretty confident this is a new creature. I think this might be a new gun. Yeah, I feel pretty confident that was a new gun. Also, this is a really interesting structure, and something I didn't notice till just now as well is the shadow. So there's a door here as people can come in. Again, probably some sort of religious structure. Looks like we are getting some more zero-G sections, and you know what? I think this section right here is inside those shield bubbles that we were talking about earlier. We know that obviously gravity's different in there as they're floating, and they have chunks of structure inside of them. So I'm pretty sure that's exactly where this is. Look at me. Talking big before it even has a chance. So look, yeah, we get a whole nother angle from this side, confirming that's exactly what it is. I thought I was so smart. We do see a minigun. Let me go back a little bit. So, potentially, this could be a new weapon, or just a reminder, in the base game, there are legendary versions of weapons where it's obviously just a better version of a normal gun that we have in the game that we can find just through looting. Typically, you get these from either completing quests or beating certain bosses. Honestly, though, I'm going to guess that this is just a new type of minigun, one specific to House Varun. But this could be a legendary, just a normal minigun, but it's a legendary version with a special skin and special ammo. This, though, is what I'm really excited about. I have no idea how I didn't see this the first time I watched this. So clearly, we're looking at our character through a window pane, so it's not quite as clear. But look, right here. It's kind of hard to tell on these. These kind of look like the spectral forms we were fighting or talking to earlier. So maybe these are ghosts. Maybe House Varun has found a way to, like, save their members' souls. Maybe this is a part of their afterlife, like, they're saving people's souls to wait for the Great Serpent to return. I don't know, but this has me very curious. Or wait. Sorry. Alternatively, instead of them, like, saving their souls after they die, potentially they might be, like, pre-death separating their souls. Potentially. Very similar, but slightly different. We'll just have to see. I am really sad that we didn't get a release date. Obviously, I'd rather them take the time they need to finish it, but I was hoping for a release date, especially saying they said originally it was coming early 2024. But I'm going to guess this will be holiday season. Sorry, I just want to point out that this, and this came with the premium edition, the deluxe edition, whatever. This, however, I don't remember being promised anywhere originally. So they're just flat out giving you 1,000 creation credits if you have this bundle, which I think is really cool. People have already bought this, so they didn't need to add this to it, but they did, and I really like that. This I'm really excited for. Just new quests, essentially, for the game. New location. So this is the same, I believe this is the same station that we saw at the beginning of the trailer. So this says new gear, which this is definitely new gear. I don't recognize this anywhere. This, however, we have this gun in-game. This just might be a legendary version, potentially. Like, maybe this might be the reward for finishing the Tracker Alliance quests. And I'm so happy. Remember my last video? I was like, they had the bounty board up, and I was like, man, that would be so cool if the bounties... We actually had a bounty board like that. I was hoping that it was officially was a gameplay thing, but I didn't want to get my hopes up too much, right? Like, managing expectations. Maybe this was just aesthetics, but it looks like this is the case. We're actually getting a bounty board we can look at and go hunt people.
Wish you the best of luck.
This is a new weapon. The armor's not new, but I'm really excited to find out more about this. Okay, so we get our... this isn't... Okay, this is it, I believe. The Vulture. I think that's the weapon we were just looking at. So this is actually part of the Creation Club, which I'm a little sad to hear about, just being honest. I was hoping this would be in the base game. But I do still think it's really cool that we're getting some stuff. This armor is really nice. Observatory, plushies. I think this is all pretty good stuff. Is it worth spending money on? That's for each person to decide. I personally wouldn't buy, like, this Ancient Mariner module, personally. But I think there are a lot of people, especially people who like the more Sims aspect, the more, like, base building aspect, who are really going to like this. This vulture, though, I could see myself picking up this vulture. Oh, and the Vasco plushie, I might have to pick that up too. One thing, though, I thought that we didn't talk about. I need to go back. There's a better shot of, like, the gun that I guess I missed.
Constricting until there is no...
This, right here. Okay. So, that's why I missed it. I was really focused on the constricting until there's no more you, which I think was an important discussion to have. But this, right here, I'm calling it now. Okay, I've got two theories, but here's my main one. This is what's going to shatter space. They are trying to open some sort of gateway for the Great Serpent to come through. Again, not saying the Great Serpent exists, just they believe it will, and then something's going to come out. Might be the Great Serpent, might be something else. And I'm guessing that, again, that's what has to do with the blue stuff from earlier. This could be some sort of communication device, just being honest. But this is a gun. This is definitely a gun. That is my main theory. This is what's going to shatter space. Oh, okay, wait. I was talking about... Okay, I'm glad I caught that again, because I was talking about how I think this voice might be the villain of the DLC. Constricting you till there's no more you, only us. So maybe this is a religious leader of some kind. That's not a good... Sorry. That's not really a good selling point for a religion, right? We're going to consume all of you till your identity's completely gone, and it's just our identity. It's something with that line. It's just not sitting right with me. But then again, he ends it with saying only us. Maybe this guy's just a little more crazy than I'm thinking. So I want to go through and read this as well. The religious zealots that make up this clandestine faction are known only by their dangerous reputation. Just a reminder, there was a whole war that was fought against the House Varun. House Varun came and did a crusades, right? And then we haven't really seen much of them since. When a distress signal originating from a derelict star station leads you on a path to Varun Kai. There we go. Okay, right. So I was right. Hell yeah, we find somebody that's going to lead us there. You'll begin to uncover the secrets surrounding the followers of the Great Serpent, explore a new location, take on new enemies, and experience the story of House Varun when Shattered Space launches this year. Hell yes, dude. Trackers Alliance is a free new mission available as part of the June update. The Starjacker is the first mission in a series of bounty hunting quests. To start your journey with the Trackers Alliance, a mysterious tracker will show up in various settlements across the settled system. They'll invite you to the headquarters in Aquila City for a trial mission. Track down an exclusive individual who is wanted for stealing starships and earn some new gear for completing the job. New Trackers Alliance missions will be available periodically through the Creations menu, but you don't have to wait long for the next one. Oh, okay. So these are coming through the Creation Club. Well, see, I don't know how I feel about that, because I'm pretty sure... So that's exactly what this is. So that's 700 of their in-game credits. I don't know how I feel about them charging for extra missions. I mean, I might be crazy, but I feel like they should just, I don't know, add this to the game. I don't know. I know that's a crazy thought. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. Scanner bounty system. Continuing the bounty hunting theme introduced with Trackers Alliance, the latest update adds a new bounty scanner system. Scan the civilians of settled systems as you explore, and you may find some carrying a bounty. From there, you can choose how to confront them. You can try to persuade them into finding a peaceful resolution to the situation, or you can resort to more extreme methods. That is a sick inclusion. I think that's going to add a lot of variety to the game. It's something small, but I think it will have a big impact, if that makes sense. Because I think Cyberpunk 2077 has a system like that as well, which I'm really enjoying 77 right now. The June update adds improved tiers for melee weapons, as well as the ability to improve your melee weapons at crafting benches. Fantastic. You can also now research the types of ammunition you like at research stations and craft them at an industrial workbench. That I love. I'm pretty sure. Somebody go back and check. I made 2 videos talking about small improvements that would really make Starfield feel a lot better to play. And I'm pretty sure that's something I said was the ability to craft ammo. So we're eating good, boys. Okay, I think that's everything that I really wanted to talk about. I don't know if I'm really going to play much, again, Starfield with this June update, the Trackers Alliance. I really want to wait to play again till we get Shattered Space. So don't expect any gameplay, but if we get any more news, I will do another video whenever that comes out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Mother Goose out.